So today we're going to talk about maryjanebyarm because she's been definitely in the thread. So I've been following maryjanebyarm for a couple of years. I thought, or what she did was quite spectacular, traveling the world and everything else. But then that's when the lies started to show up, and then that's when I started to see or saw that she wasn't genuine as she portrayed herself to be on the internet. It was many undercut lies she would tell, like her skin color, for instance, her eye colors, and then we all know that she was wearing contact lenses, but she always used to say that those was her real eyes and whatever. But I think what actually blew the cake for everyone was the giveaways, hosting the packet trips to Dubai. It seemed quite genuine. You would just think she's just hosting the trip. Who would think that maryjanebyarm will be such a corrupt scammer? Because I got this, I got Louis Vuitton. You would think that she would be able to, afford her lifestyle, but obviously she can't. She have to go out of her way to scam people. So she hosted a trip to Dubai, and sadly a lot of people, maybe more, that haven't stepped forward yet, got scammed. She took their money and so on and so forth. I think what is the most craziest thing about it is I believe her family is involved too, or if not all of them, I think some of them are involved. They probably know what she's doing, ripping people off, like her sister. She's a part of it too. Sending it was one client that got scammed, and literally Mary J asked the client to send the money to her sister, and that is so weird. Why do you want to involve your sister in your transaction when it comes to sending money? So I believe her sister is also involved. They're partners in crime. I believe everybody knows what she's doing. I don't think this is something that they don't know about. I also believe that her brother Jesse is involved too. He traveled 50 countries with her, and recently he went to Dubai with her this year, and then he left and went back home. I believe Jesse knows what's going on, and they're sisters and brothers, so of course they're going to take up for each other. So I think that's terrible, but her lies, her taking people hard-earned money, and then I think this is mad. Her self-hating roots that she have against her own kind, her black, people, so I should say. I think it's quite terrible. Because, her mother, and her father are two dark-skinned people. So for her to get on the internet and just to lie about everything, her heritage, just trying to be someone that she's not, is disgusting. And just come to shows that she would do anything to get attention and to get all these kinds of things. But then she wants to block people because she didn't want to hear the backlash of her stealing people's money. But do they know? I think they all know. I believe that this is a thing that maybe her mother encouraged her to do, the traveling. I'm not talking about the stealing part, but I'm saying the traveling part. But maybe when things gotten too hard to her because earnings was getting kind of tight, she decided to hey, let me scam some people to fund my lifestyle, which I think is quite terrible to do that to people. I don't really know what her father has to say about this, but I totally think it's disgusting to be doing that. But I believe all of them know. I don't think they're stupid. I don't think her family don't know what she's doing. she will influence them of what she does. And I think, it's quite terrible that they are probably encouraging this behavior. I think it's horrible that she sits and, they all want to act like good people when they're not. And just by them not, coming forward and, trying to clear the situation up, it just shows what kind of people they are. It's just disgusting. She needs to be exposed for her wrong deeds. This is ridiculous. So stay tuned for more tidbits of Mary Jane Barth. So stay tuned.